All right. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Today we're going to work on some confidence. Um, so I know you got the worksheet that I sent out to you. We're going to go through that. Um, so let's think of a situation, and it could be with the, I guess, any sport that you want to work on, any area of confidence that you want to work on. It can be about the obstacle courses, the runs. Um, or something like that. What kind of situations you think that you're struggling with?
Um, right now, I kind of aside from aside from the obstacle courses, I'm really at work. Because I do sales right now for my job, and really just haven't been having to, I guess, that's my everyday thing. Being at work and talking to someone with I guess having pressure trying to reach a quota.
Yeah. Wow. So
Um,
you're pretty worried about that.
yeah, because that's how I make my money, and then they're always honest.
Really? Where do you work at?
Right now, I'm working at T-Mobile selling cell phones.
Oh, okay. So you got to hit a certain like goal every month or something.
Oh yeah, they have to hit our quotas each month.
Okay. Okay. And you said that's your only job, your income, and it depends a lot on whether you hit these quotas, right?
Yeah, yeah. A lot of it just depends on the sales, but it does, you know, it keeps us from having to be, in trouble or anything when we don't hit our quotas. Plus, it's pretty much the bulk of what we make. It's commission, and we get hourly, but we make more on our commission.
Okay.
But
So a couple bad days in a row could.
yeah, it can really kind of wear on you, and that's with my training, it's tiring, or I just kind of don't have that 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 real confidence to think I can complete anything. It starts
Yeah.
affecting that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Kind of that off the field stuff. Yeah. Affects you on the field. Hmm. All right. Well, what are some things that worry you when you're with a client, when you're with a customer?
Uh,
And
just really the no portion, because you got to try to find out what they want, and then you want to sell stuff to them, not just help them, but also make some money. So it's just convincing them and overcome any kind of um, objections that they make.
okay. Okay. And are you worried about being able to do that?
Yeah, yeah. It kind of ties into my obstacle course racing, because you want to be able to know that you can overcome those objections, which is basically obstacles from making a sale.
Yeah, that is kind of similar to what you described last week about not knowing what the next obstacle is. You kind of like that part of it, of just that unknown of running up to it and just finding out then and there what it is and what you have to overcome. Yeah, that seems very similar to what you experience with a customer, and when you're talking to them and you hear their objections, you don't know it's coming, you don't know what it's coming or what, how it's going to come, but there it is. And you kind of have to deal with it on the spot.
Yeah. Yeah, I would equate it to that. You never know what those objections are going to overcome. It's just a little bit different than just seeing it, but you have to like really work past it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, is there, do you feel, I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being your most confident, like there's no problem here. 1 being you have no idea what to do. Where would you rate yourself when you're dealing with a customer, at the store, like today or something? Where do you think you were today?
It kind of depends on the flow, but today I would say more so about a 6. I had to guess, I would like to go above, but 6 is below. Like on the test, a 60% up, so I guess I have to be at about a 8.
It's what?
I said I would like 7 or 8, but I felt like I was at a 6 or 7.
Okay. What are you normally at?
Like I said, I'd like to be at about a 7 or 8.
Usually that's 7 or 8.
Yeah, preferably 8 or above.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's something we can do. So, yeah, let's see if we can go through this worksheet. We can start with the first part here. Obviously, instead of game or practice situation, work situation. Maybe there was one customer today in particular.
Just really just one lady. She just had all these challenges. She wanted something very specific, and then that's something that we just don't offer. But we had an that we could have offered her, and it was just hard to get her to realize, this might be something that will work. It's just a particular.
And that she didn't understand.
Right. She didn't understand the ability of what we had an alternative for.
She was kind of clung to what she already wanted or something and wasn't willing to budge or listen.
Exactly.
Be willing to change. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think with the it was just, I guess with that situation, that it was not only that, but it was time consuming. So it was just a lot of time trying to convince her this and offer her alternatives and then answer her questions, and then it just wasn't enough.
Yeah. Feel like wasted precious time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, investing it into another customer, another sale. Did she end up buying anything?
No, not at the moment. It kind of just kind of ruined the rest of the day for me, because I felt like it was time and wasted effort. And then when I tried to get to the gym, I just wasn't really into lifting today. And then because I'm preparing for a race coming up, and it just kind of affected me there. Like normally I put on a certain weight, and I don't think either I just didn't feel like doing it, or I just really didn't have it in me to try.
Yeah. Yeah, I can tell it's bothering you. Still seems to bother you, yeah.
Yeah, it just felt like it set the rest of the day.
It what?
It just felt like it set the rest of the day.
Set a bad tone.
Yeah, it just
Yeah. So, oh, go ahead.
yeah, and I was just thinking about how just the workout. Usually, I'm able to lift on my bench press. I'm usually able to get to bench press 245 fairly easy, and I really didn't think I could do it or really get into it. So I just stuck around 205 just to keep it safe. What I thought was a safe weight.
Yeah, just didn't have it
Right.
that day in the gym. Yeah. Huh. So it sounds like the situation with that customer, you were like worried about the time. It was time consuming. So you're worried about time. You're worried about her resistance, right? So it seems like it was frustrating. And kind of put you in, I guess, that mood for the rest of the day. Kind of threw you off for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, is there a situation or a day that you felt on your game? Everything was just clicking.
Yeah, actually, earlier this week, on Tuesday, not even that long ago.
Huh. So what happened there?
It was I was off work, so I kind of just had the day to myself. Like my routine went to the gym. It was kind of where I was more so into conditioning. And I felt good. I did my back. I went and started doing a boxing conditioning workout, which I hadn't done in a while. But once I started hitting the bag, I didn't have the flow much better than usual. Everything felt fluid, and I didn't have to think much about what was going on.
What were you thinking about? You remember?
Instead of, I guess I was just the punch combinations I was doing with not really thinking about them, but I could just recite them in my head and kind of push through. It was a pretty difficult workout, especially that portion. And I think I was just at ease, let my mind flow and really concentrate on more so what I was doing and kind of pushing myself through the workout. I didn't have any other day of what I was doing.
Okay. And what you were doing
was hitting the heavy bag.
Okay. And it sounds like a pretty hard workout.
Oh yeah.
Like the way you described it, like you were just going all out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that didn't frustrate you.
Oh no. Like I said, had a pretty good flow going. As I was, could focus on combination, just came out smooth. And I kind of just, I could have a positive picture of not just a heavy bag, but if I was fighting.
So you were imagining yourself like fighting in the ring? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
And really focused in on combos, what you're doing. Okay. So it sounds, the two situations you described to me sound very different, and not just because one's at work and one's at the gym, but where your mind was. It seems like the first situation, your mind was kind of focused on other things than on the present moment, with the customer, and being really with them or her, almost, I guess, empathically, right? Trying to really just be present with her.
Yeah.
Worried about the time, worried about the sale, worried about this, worried about that, and which kind of distracted you from the moment, which is where your mind was when you were working out. You said it multiple times, like very in the moment. And it was a lot of work, but you didn't get frustrated over it because you were just absorbed in the moment and really focused.
Yeah.
That's one thing that stood out to me in the two different scenarios. So usually being in the moment, being present, and they've done this with happiness studies about people are the happiest when they're in the moment, even when they're doing something they don't want to do, like driving in traffic or doing housework or whatever it is. But people still rate their level of happiness higher when they're in the moment. And it gives people not a sensation, but a feeling of like control, like they have more control of the situation because they're more fully aware of what's happening in the moment,
Yeah. Yeah, I can in the moment.
What's that?
I say I can definitely in the moment.
In the workout?
Yeah, it's almost like I didn't have to really think about the result as I was just in the moment, punches in the way I wanted, in the sequence I wanted to go with.
Yeah, it seemed like you were enjoying it.
Right.
Like the way you described it, your affect, your body language was a little bit kind of more energized the way you're describing it. The first situation you seem very down, kind of bothered, like it was a dreadful experience, which it probably was. But so that's the thing I noticed in the two situations. So I guess the first step would be to begin to notice when you're in a situation like that at work, or even during a race, where you're worried about things that aren't, the thing that you're supposed to be doing, So in the workout, worrying about what you're supposed to do afterwards, or what you were supposed to do at work before, things like that, and letting that affect you. Just noticing that stuff, even at work, when you're with the customer and you're having these thoughts of, kind of this frustration, where these expectations that you have, you want it to be quick, you want it to be fast, you want to hurry it, have them, buy it. You got pressure at home, you got a lot of money riding on this, like that makes it a lot harder to do this. but even more important to do so is just to kind of catch yourself, you know, and like just notice it, you know, like when you do notice yourself get like that and feel that kind of frustration again, and have those thoughts about everything that's outside of the sale, you know, just to notice it and not judge it, you know.
Right.
Because that's normal. We all do it. Like, it's part of being human. So just to notice it, and then start to notice it, you know, throughout the day. You know, you can even set reminders on your phone, you know,
Yeah.
throughout the day, every few hours, to just kind of check in and, like, you know, where's my mind at right now? Am I thinking about what I'm doing in the moment, or am I thinking about something else? Is my mind wandering? And then just bring it back to the present, whatever the task is. You know, if you're with that customer who's being difficult and it's hard, you know, you can look at it like a challenge, you know, like an obstacle that's coming up. Like, okay, let's see, how do I get this? How do I tackle this? How do I need to maneuver myself around this thing, or up this thing, or through it? Like, you know,
Yeah.
just kind of see it as that, and like, it's like a game, you know. Does that make sense?
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to do. Our minds wander a lot. You know, it's easy for our minds to wander. That's kind of what they do. So it's got to just take practice every day of trying to retrain our mind to stay present. So yeah, so just notice it first, and then refocus back on the present, and see it as a challenge.
I could definitely.
Okay. Are you going to work tomorrow?
I do work tomorrow first thing in the morning.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so give that a try tomorrow on your shift, and with each customer, you know, and see how that goes.
Okay.
And then try to remember your thoughts and your feelings after the customer. See if you can just jot down some quick notes on how you did with that.
Okay. I definitely try that. It's going to be Friday, so probably going to be. I have plenty of opportunities for it.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, at least be mindful of it tomorrow, about redirecting your attention and looking at it as a challenge, and staying with it. Just like the punching bag, you just kind of absorb yourself back in the moment and go.
Okay.
All right, so cool. Yeah, we'll check in with that and see how that went. Yeah, so I'd love to see how it goes, how that works, and we can talk about how it went and see what else we can do to improve on it.
Okay. I can definitely work starting tomorrow, actually.
Okay. Yeah, cool. And then we can also do some exercises to help you practice that technique of bringing your awareness back to the present. So we can do that too.
Okay. That'll work for me.
All right, cool. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll check in again next week.
All right. I can do that.
All right, thanks.
Mm-hmm.